Hello everyone, welcome back to another FAF cast with yours truly. Today we have a 3v3 on map gen. It is a 20 by 20 map. I believe this is just going to be a TMM game. So some matchmaking going on here. It looks like we've got some high rated players here. Anywhere from 1500 to almost 1900. We're going to get started with Team 1 up here in the north. We're going to have the purple player. He is Cybran, so he's not only the best faction, but he is the best color as well. His name is Dyson V12 Vacuum. He's going to do some sucking. And he's gone Cybran, first land. Over here to his south is going to be Kavat. He is UEF. He is blue, light blue, I guess. And he is gone UEF as, I was going to say as well. I don't know why I was going to say as well. But he's gone UEF first land as well. And over here on the right is going to be the dark blue player. He is Alligator 96, who has also gone UEF first land. And he is darker blue. So back here in the back we have the purple player, 1318 rated. Light blue is Kavat. He is 1845, the highest rated player in this game. And dark blue is 1706, the third highest rated player in this game. We'll move on down here to Team 2. We'll start with the orange player in the back. He is 1505 rated. His name is Zum. And he is orange, gone UEF first land. I believe him and purple are going to be dedicated air players for this game. Over here next to him on his left is going to be Photo, not to be confused with Frodo. This guy is absolutely not a hobbit. He is a Seraphim ACU, and he has gone first land. And over here to the right for Team 2 is going to be the second highest rated player in this game at 1723, still over 100 behind the highest rated player on the opposite team. His name is Fuck Off, pretty much, Fuck Off. He is bright red. He is Aeon, gone first land, second land. Or no, I thought that was a land. Air Factory. First land, second air. First land, second air for him. And he is walking. The first player to start walking his ACU forward. These two are slowly doing it, I believe. And that's going to be the introductions for this game. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward it as we get some action kicking off here. We have a couple of scouts sneaking in the back here. The player to watch at the beginning is going to be this bright red guy. He is Aeon. So he has hover tanks, like this boy right here, that can just hover right over the water and get around into pretty much wherever you want. So you can get behind enemies. And looks like dark blue is going to be the first one to get in a navy, and he has high ambitions for this. I mean, we are 4 minutes in, and that is a lot of naval factories queued up. Not even 5 minutes into the game yet. High ambitions for dark blue in the Navy game. Red gonna lose in a roar to this frigate here, I believe. Yes. And his scout as well. And light blue in Navy in the South Pond. He has lesser ambitions than dark blue in the north, though, as he's only queued up 3 compared to 50. And orange going to be the first in Navy for Team 2 in the south. Or no, the second. Or I think he was before this guy, actually. However, this guy's about to get kicked out of Navy. So we're going to consider this the first guy still to get into Navy here in the south. And he has low ambitions. He's built one single naval factory. There might get a frigate out of this. There might be a frigate fight here. However, there's going to be a sub here, so this frigate's going to lose the frigate fight. And we have a dark red with tanks that have snuck right past this ACU and are now causing problems for light blue. However, we have a bomber coming in to try and clean up some of this, but he's already lost, what, 3 mexes? Did he have this? I don't think that was built yet, but he's already lost 3 mexes. 4 mexes. Halfway through his hydro, but more bombers are going to come out and attempt to clean this up. And that raid's not going to last much longer as some more tanks are coming out. And a T2 gunship from purple on the field here. We're at T2 air already with no T2 Pigeon yet, though. But we are at T2 air. Let's go ahead and look at orange here. Orange is T2 air, just started at T2 Pigeon, but he's also in Navy, and purple is not. What was our plan with going T2 here? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what this gunship's going to do either. Are taking out radar, maybe? Yep, we're going to go take out radar. And then we're going to die to interceptors. I'm not sure that was worth it. In fact, that was not worth it. However, he can't see anything now. So, who knows? Red, bright red, in some trouble over here with ACU and tanks right in front of him. It looks as though orange is winning. It's kind of even in the south pond, and blue dominating in the northern pond so far. Those high ambitions coming through. It looks like bright red snuck a few tanks back here too. Hasn't taken out any mexes. Oh, never mind. He just took out a mex. But that quickly changed, and red is going to go for gun speed. He has Aeon, so he has that ability to get double gun. And he's going to go for speed first. That is the usually chosen over getting range first. And orange has to deal with this frigate that just got through here. We're not producing anything out of this naval factory, and I'm not sure why, unless we are hardcore going for T2E and T3 factory. We are producing Corsairs, I believe. Correct? Where are those? Are we stocking those up somewhere? Going for a snipe or what? Yep. We have 3 Corsairs. So we're going for an early snipe, whereas orange is going for that early T3. Try to get some ASF out. And red is about to get kicked out of Navy here, I believe. Well, it's 3... Never mind. I'm going to say 3 submarines against... Yep, okay. So he might not get kicked out of Navy quite yet. He is going to last a little bit longer. Red's gotten in... Dark red's gotten in Navy here on the left-hand side, too, to help clean things up. And I'm not sure what happened there, but did he get Corsair sniped? No. Not sure exactly what happened there, but he had to get out. That's a lot of Corsairs coming for fuck off. And purple is saying, hey, you, fuck off, mate. Get out of here. As a whole bunch of purple Corsairs come in, dropping bombs from the sky. And that's going to be the first ejection of this game as Photo gets kicked out. We are now in a 3v2, and there are still 5, 7, 8 Corsairs up here on the front. Can they find another player on the ground? Well, there's one right over here. If they see him, they do not see him there. I was going to say if they wanted to go for another snipe there, but instead they're going to come back here and start messing with this guy here. We got some T1 bombers out here messing with some stuff as well. And it looks like we're going to keep going for more Corsairs. And are we at T3 area yet? Not quite. We need that T3 P-Gen first. Interceptors aren't going to do it. Swift winds are going to help a bit, but interceptors and a single swift wind alone are not going to do it. We need actual ASF up. I would put all those on that and then ASF. As this player's just getting wrecked right now over here. Oh wait, this is... Yeah, this was originally this guy, but they're trying to bomb this guy. But he has enough anti-air units here. He has T2 anti-air flak. So he was pretty protected from those bombers anyways. And red has just had all of his, or dark red over here on the right, has just had all these factories destroyed. He has 3 submarines over here. He's trying to deal with this air. Trying to get anti-air out to deal with it. The Corsairs, there's only 1 left now. The Interceptors have actually dealt with those. So, quite nicely, actually. Thought it was going to be more trouble than it actually was. And T2 air. We're going to build up more Corsairs here, I believe, and possibly try to snipe this guy down. However, we are now going to start producing T3 air. We already have an ASF, actually, out on the field for orange. But Team 1 has the land advantage here. They've been pushed about 75% of their way across that map here. And not much holding them back on the right-hand side of the field here. There is... Oh, that's T2 air. I was going to say there is T2 land, but that is T2 air right here. Tried to snipe that air HQ, but that did not go as planned. And orange is going to lose this Navy fight over here on the left. And there's no more Navy from T2 on the left either. Blue had high hopes for a Navy fight. In fact, we're still building those. And we're going to stay in here and get gunned underneath the shield. Currently working on that T3 air upgrade, about halfway through it. Dark blue is just slowly taking this base over. I'm not sure if Dark Red even knew he got it. Or no, he definitely did, because he's producing something, but Aeon up close is not going to do good. Or no, he's producing those flak still. He hasn't switched those up. I think he's just considered this a loss at this point. Go ahead and look at E here. Well, Team 1 is definitely ahead there in all aspects of mass accrued. We do have a T3 gunship out from orange over here trying to deal with this attack over here, but it's a little too late. However, I guess you can now retake this as your own if you wish. But it's a little late now, and light blue is moving down the field in the south water, or down the waterway, I should say, on the south. We're just throwing up a whole bunch of torpedo launchers and build power on this naval factory here. But it's not going to be enough. There are subs here. I don't think so anyways. It might be enough. He has a couple torpedo launchers, about to have a third. 3 torpedo launchers. It might be enough. Might not be enough. I don't think it's enough. Yeah, it might be. Yeah, he didn't move the frigates in with it, or I think it would have been enough. If the frigates had gone with it to take out the frigates and the engineers, I think it may have been enough there, but without those it was not. Red's moved his units over here to keep blue from pushing down, as blue is just completely on Team 2 side of the field here. There is a transport full of engineers moving towards the right pond. Maybe he was trying to come in here and get some reclaim. Torpedo bombers out from orange now trying to deal with this as well. Purple now on T3 air with a T3 pigeon working on a T3 shield. And we have cruisers in the North Pond now from Team 1. So that is going to really hurt. That's going to keep them from doing anything over here pretty much. As well as stifle that air on this side as well if they get more cruisers over here. If they get a significant amount of cruisers over here, that's really going to stifle the any air fight on this side of the map. And you start producing cruisers in the South Pond as well and do the same thing. Keep those torpedo bombers out of this. Keep the ASF away. And Red doing a good job of cleaning this up so far. He has several T2 units. Let's go ahead and see what we've got for units here. We have our factories. T2 Land HQ. We have one T2 Land HQ up. Is that the only T2 Land factory? I believe that's the only T2 Land factory. Doing pretty good work with it. We are working on T2 Navy over here. I believe that is a sub-killer, correct? Or sub-hunter. Second cruiser going to start its way down towards the south in the North Pond. And a cruiser coming out in the South Pond now currently. Going to start attacking this front base. There is a TMD here though. And a shield. Yeah, it's not going to get through the shield, let alone past that TMD there. Torpedo bombers come out to deal with that first cruiser in the north. And they're going to try to go after the second one, but purple comes in with ASF as well as blue comes in with some interceptors. And just the cruiser anti-air taking those out as well, honestly. And it looks like we are reclaiming all of these factories we built, and we're just going to keep on going for this T2 naval factory here and keep what we have here to keep T2 out of the water. Don't know why we never... Those mexes look untouched unless they reclaim them. This mex is about to go down. Unless that destroys the reclaim. Does that destroy the reclaim? Kind of. Yeah, I think we just never built those. We have one of them queued up though. Blue's starting to push back over here. Red had made a comeback, but with the Navy here, Red is starting to lose it. Let's go ahead and look at blue. So we have a T2 factory there. These are all T1. What about light blue? Light blue, we're operating off of one T2 factory as well, but a lot of Navy in the south. Actual naval fight going on in the south here. And we're going for advanced nano on dark red, 60% of the way there. We're going to get a destroyer out now in that northern pond. Deal out. It's a UEF, right? I never really fought UEF Navy. However, Team 1 total mass is about 30,000 ahead of Team 2's. So Team 1 definitely ahead, and I mean you can see it in the land grab as well. Team 2 is secluded to this lower corner here. T3 scouts coming out now. They're trying to get a look at some stuff. See what we are working on back here. Here's a transport loading up with some engineers. A nuke is what we've got coming out. Trying to scout for SMD probably. Several destroyers down there. I don't think there are any destroyers in this little... Oh, actually there is. There's one. One destroyer in that bout. Second one back there. But there are... I thought there were 5. For some reason I thought I saw 5. But there are 3 destroyers here for orange. Purple getting pretty good scouts out here. Let's see, is there SMD anywhere? I assume not. Let's go ahead and look at intel here for these players. Well, I'd say that's pretty good intel. For Team 1, Team 2 lacking a bit of intel. Sorry about that. My dogs started barking at something. They are pretty loud. I got 3 of them. So anything happens, they get pretty loud there. And Photo's going to walk forward. We have a gun. What all do we have?
Under attack.
Looks like we have advanced nano, chrono, and gun. Or are those both gun? I don't know. But he is just walking forward into this, man. Pretty much turned himself into experimental there. He's just walked forward through all of that. Down goes the first player for Team 1. And he is 3 vet ACU now. Does he have splash? I don't know what he has. I don't know what the Seraphim upgrades look like, but he is a beefy boy. Someone correct me and tell me what I've gotten wrong here on what he has. I know he has gun and advanced nano. That's it. I can tell you there ain't much stopping him. And dark blue gonna sneak through behind everything with some T1 tanks. There is nothing there. We need some gunships or something over here. And it looks like that's exactly what they're gonna respond with, his gunships to this army here. Red almost back at full health again. The absolute monster of an ACU just walking forwards through everything. And the gunships deal with that little army that was over here. Blue, dark blue sneaking in with navy on both sides here now. But dark red going all in on this push here with his ACU. Purple was going nuke. Where was that at? Where is that? Where is that? Did he get rid of it? We may have gotten rid of the nuke launcher. I think we got rid of the nuke launcher. And Team 2 now winning air as well. So these 3 gunships can now reign free along with this ACU. So Team 2 making an epic comeback here at the end. Well, I don't really know if this is the end, but there's an ACU with 50,000 hit points, and he's beefy. He's already killed 1 guy, so... But currently, quite a comeback as... they were pushed all the way back to here, and now they are all the way up here with their units. Need to do some scouting, figure out where other things are. I'm not sure if he's going to just walk into the airbase here, or if he's going to walk across. It looks as though he's going for the airbase. Yes, he's going to go for that airbase next. Need to start throwing up some PD here. Anti-ACU yourself. And that's what he's going to do. He's going to start throwing up some Cerberus turrets, but those are Tico cannons. And not much going on elsewhere. This is kind of the It's either going to be the walk of shame as he walks up onto land to his death, or it's going to be the walk of gods as he walks up and kills everything. And we're down in the yellow. I'm going to go after the AC now, I believe. Try to kill him before he gets into the water, maybe. Or, nope, we're going to back off and go after the eco. Not much going on elsewhere other than that Navy fights. Those Navy fights, we have gunships coming up north from blue, but there is a lot of flak here, as well as just the ASF. He's going to start throwing down T2 torpedo launchers for when Red walks into the water. He knows Red's going to walk into the water. However, he does not have the economy to support throwing those down. It would have been a nice plan if he had the eco to do so. But he is going to start walking right towards blue and take out blue's economy as well, who has had plenty of time to start preparing. And he is going with Ravagers compared to the T2 and T1 PD that purple just had. And by the time he comes out of the water, he's going to be about full health. And purple goes down. I'm not sure what to. He was right next to us. Oh, gunships probably. Gunships probably. He walked up on the land. I believe he probably went down to the gunships. And Photo doing a great job of taking out this stuff here. Has a lot of Zooies coming in. Shit talking our own teammates going on in the chat here. Photo turning himself into a mini chicken here, guys. I'm going to go ahead and speed this up. Pretty sure that game's over. It doesn't matter if I sped it up or not. He control K'd right there. And that's going to be it, guys. The play of the century right here for Photo. Not sure what upgrades all he had. I'm not sure what those symbols are. But that was a good game. Enhanced nano. Gun. Or is that splash? It's not splash, is it? And gun. I believe this is normal gun and this is going to be splash. So Photo play of the century here to make the epic comeback for his team. That was a great game. If you enjoyed that as much as I did, go ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. It costs you absolutely nothing. It is 100% free. Only thing it costs you is your sanity every time I post, which lately hasn't that much, but I'm trying to come back. I had some things going on for the past few months that I've gotten out of. I just recently moved, and I'm getting back at it, guys. So that's going to be it for this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you guys next time.